Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Stephanie and this is Luna Phoenix Tarot. Today I am doing the Cancer general reading for the rest of June, moving into July of 2020. This is again a general reading, so it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, please leave the message as it is. Take what resonates. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. And oh yeah, if you're welcome. Or if you're welcome, new. If you're new, welcome. Thanks for checking me out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for being here. I have been on somewhat of a hiatus, but I talked about it a little bit in my collective video that I just uploaded, so you can check that out. I'm going to just dive right into this because as I was pulling these cards, I have a Cancer friend who was coming to mind. So, yeah. Anyway, the overall energy I got is message in a bottle. I'm not too familiar with this. Obviously, traditionally, a message in a bottle is like an SOS type of thing, right? I wasn't getting that from this card, though, so I got the book out to read a little bit on it. In this deck is great, first of all, but there are lots of different meanings depending on what you're looking for. But being that this is just a general and that's the overall energy, I just kind of grabbed what I could from this. It's basically saying you're on target with your purpose and your passion. You're coming into alignment with your destiny. But as a protection, this stood out to me as a protection message. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. That stood out to me for this. And then the first card that came out was the Devil. So, some of you have... I love how the Devil is depicted in this deck. In traditional tarot, and it's funny because this card got mixed up in this deck, and it's from the traditional one, and it's the Devil. It was mixed in when I was shuffling. Look at the difference, though. The Devil's not going to come to you looking like this. It's going to look like this. Maybe not, identical, but you know what I mean. It's going to be something that presents itself as something you want. Right behind that, we had the Nine of Wands, which is the card about the wounded warrior. This is somebody who's been through a lot, somebody who has had to fight to be where they are, somebody who's still fighting. But then it was like the energy completely shifted, and we got the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about being whole within yourself, loving yourself, loving what you have, being thankful and grateful for what you have. You guys are going to, if you have not hit it yet, you guys are going to hit a point. I feel like it's going to happen in the beginning of July. I keep hearing 7, so maybe July 7th. Maybe the 9th, because we got 2 9s here. I don't know. At any rate, there's going to be a point, and it's going to happen like instantly, where you switch from being this, not a victim, and it's not wrong to be a victim sometimes. We get victimized. We all do. You have to deal with it, though. So there's going to be a time where you beat that victim mentality, and you jump into this newfound power that you have, which brings us to the Ace of Wands, which is a powerful new beginning. It's passionate. It's on fire. It's like your soul is just lit up. You have all kinds of ideas about where you want to go. You're figuring yourself out again. Right behind that, we had the Three of Cups. This is your tribe. This is your group of people that you can celebrate with and do things with. Your girls, your guys, whoever. Right behind that, we had the Seven of Wands. And this may be significant. Now that I'm thinking, this may be why July 7th is showing up for me. The Seven of Wands is about blocking negativity. in this deck, to me at least. That's what it looks like, right? She is completely ignoring the fact that there are 7 wands coming at her. This is somebody who's unfuckwithable. So it's like you completely, this is beautiful. This is like, I'm done with this shit. It is what it is. I'm moving on. So with that being said, the advice I got was emotions are running high and the end of a rough cycle approaches. Full moons, okay, so a super moon is like where everything is heightened within a full moon. A full moon itself is all about purging negativity, purging things that don't serve you anymore. Anything you don't want in your life, you want to get rid of it during a full moon, right? We are coming up to a full moon. I don't know the date. I want to say the 21st. I'm not sure though. Don't hold me to that. It's okay to be emotional. You're an emotional sign. Don't sit there. Capricorn is a steadfast type of energy. This is somebody who's gets it done. You know, it's kind of like you gotta. There's a meme that always goes around, and it says you only have 5 minutes of being emotional a day, and then you got to turn your gangster back on. Like I sit with that a lot. I'm a very emotional person, but you can't be emotional 24/7, especially if you're not truly dealing with the emotions. So I don't know what happens. I'm going to see if I can clarify a little bit because this reading is super fast. But you guys totally flip the switch. Now, I pulled some number synchronicity cards to see what numbers would be standing out to you guys throughout the next few weeks. And I got 555. You might be seeing this already. It's one I see often, and to me it signifies divine change, abrupt change, any massive life-changing thing. Your angels are with you during this time of change and transition. Now remember, as a collective, as the entire world's going through a death and rebirth and going through a transition right now. So I look at that as it's okay. Like there are people out there going through things with you, so you should be able to confide in people close to you. If you can't, let's find you a new tribe, you know. And then also 660 came out. You do not have to compromise your own integrity to get what you want. Assert yourself accordingly. That's the 7 of Wands. To me, she's saying, I ain't fucking with you. You can keep it moving. And excuse the language, I cuss, but whatever. If that offends you, then you probably shouldn't be watching me. Yeah, this is somebody who's like, it is what it is. I've done my crying. It's over with, you know, and you're finding ways to cope with your pain, basically. Let's see. Excuse me. What other advice do we have? Or actually, no, I was going to clarify. I don't even know what I'm doing. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull out the Wild Unknown. I want to know what change happens. What happens to shift the energy from the 9 of Wands to the 9 of Pentacles, which really the 9 of Wands is kind of a powerful energy to be in anyway, because it's that wounded, you know, it's I always imagine somebody, well, maybe because the traditional tarot, his leg is broken, he's on crutches, he looks battered, but he's still going. So that's really powerful in and of itself, but I feel a shift there. And we got the 6 of Pentacles, and that's all about balance. It's like you just learn how to deal with it. Like you just learn how to balance it. And I'm almost hearing that some of you just learned to accept some truths that you weren't accepting. And I promise you, that has been the hardest thing for me to do. But once you accept a truth for what it is, that's no longer your burden. It's so powerful. What's worse than the truth? Nothing. Just accept what it is, you know? Like, there's so much freedom in that. Okay, the Hermit, yeah. Okay, so you guys go within, you deal with what you need to deal with, and you just come out. Like, this is, and Spirit is guiding you. So you're getting messages, probably through numbers. Some of you through songs, and I'm getting chills as I'm saying that. So some of you definitely through songs. Some of you have passed on loved ones who communicate to you through songs. How you know that is it'll be a song that you used to listen to, and you may hear it while you're thinking of this person. That's how you can relate what is a message and what's just a song playing on the radio, right? Because, you know, we all believe in coincidences, right? So pay attention to those types of things. If you smell a perfume that is familiar and you're thinking about your grandma or grandpa or whatever, know that that is them making contact with you. Anyway, this is an awesome reading. A lot of powerful energy here. So anyway, I'm gonna leave that with you guys, and I will see y'all soon. Take care.